Up next, the Hawks taking on the Lakers. For Atlanta, they're hungry for a big win to start the season off right. The more emphatic... Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season event. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
We know MP never misses a chance to show up for his team's fans. And this season, he's going the extra mile by committing to winning every home game he plays in. That's a pretty bold objective.
And I have to respect MP's attitude. Taking aim at such an ambitious goal. Being rock solid at home is going to take a lot of focus and hard work from this squad. But if anyone can lead them to being one of the more dominant home teams around, it's MP.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Rizier and Johnson. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Daniels. Duren pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's the Beast, covered by Johnson. Shots good by the Beast. And how about this for MP? He'll be releasing his own signature shoe very soon. What a milestone.
And I'm very excited to see what Puma and MP have put together. It's a collaboration that I know everyone's been buzzing about, waiting for the big reveal.
And yes, it's good. The Beast's got 8 points. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Back to Young. It's deflected.
And that length of Duren enables him to deliver an emphatic denial.
Duren a screen. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
A slow start for Atlanta in this one. They trail by 6. And, of course, this is the first they're seeing of the Lakers.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Here's the Beast. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Young with no one around. Again, Young missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
The Hawks trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Atlanta again missing. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. And Okongwu slams it in.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
Pass to the Beast. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Young way outside, sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 10.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's the Beast. He's got 23. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now, Shea off with the layup.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Here's the Beast. Off target with his three. From deep three-point land, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an Shea, he's checked in for the Hawks. Dyson Daniels comes in for Isaac Okoro. Lakers leading by 16. Hachimura out there with Jalen Duren. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Doncic, and it's the Beast in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Here's Buffkin. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Buffkin's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's the Beast. He's got 26. Pass to Hachimura. The Lakers working the ball around now. The Beast tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Johnson outside. Launches a three. Buffkin, no good. The Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. The Beast can't hit. The Hawks trail by 16. And Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Connects from three-point range. The Beast's got a pair of triples in the second now for Los Angeles. Here's Buffkin. The Hawks again can't hit.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
The Beast. Good. Another from 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Sharpe, that's good. Sharpe's got 5 points so far.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here we go, one-on-one. And he jams it with authority.
And Sharpe is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. You look at the Beast, he's really been playing well.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Shaedon Sharpe. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Over to the wing. Shea with it. Still without a basket. Yes, that goes in.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Young from outside. The rebound by the Lakers.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Lakers shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. The Beast passes to Doncic. Here's the Beast. Fires from deep. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Puts up a deep three. And that one released in time, but no good. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Lakers on top, running away with it. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
You know, right now for the Hawks, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that is it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Kept alive. Here's Vanderbilt. Again, Los Angeles.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young outside. Shot to stop the run. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Young's got 13 points.
And that's where Young is just so comfortable. He lives well beyond the three-point line.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Young. The Beast. The three-pointer, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And one of those guys, Brent, good, another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Here's the Beast. Up and in on the layup. The Beast's got 48.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Young, no good.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Pass to Duren. Here's the Beast. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson, viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes
has been passed here this evening.
Oh, and a treat awaits us all as we get a chance now to hear from MP himself, center court, Mike in hand. Well said by MP. Bravo, MP, accepting this honor while staying. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now, Reza Shea. Here's Young. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 11 rebounds in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Young with the ball. And Hachimura picks him up defensively.
And Hachimura putting the long arms to use.
Here's the beast. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Pass to Okongwu. Young's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And that one's good. Hachimura.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. To the paint, he's looking for Okongwu and finds him.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the Hawks making a change here. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Bufkin, no good. Here's Abaji. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's the beast. Off target from outside. And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you all. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on our... He's checked in for the Lakers. Timeout called the Lakers. LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. We've got Luka Doncic, also the beast out there. Rui Hachimura out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Abaji in at the power forward position. That's the Laker. So it's Los Angeles winning this one.
Joe, when you're as hot as you were tonight, does it feel like you're playing a different game from the other 9 guys on the court?
You know, Joe, fans like to see someone push the boundaries of what's acceptable. There's always that energy out there, the desire to see how high the individual can rise.
Huh.
Michelle.
Do you care how long your record lasts?
I'm the only guy in this league who can break this record. So if it happens next game or later on this season, that's fine with me. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Not sure that's what that saying means.
That's what that means.
Oh, okay. If you say so.
Thanks, Michelle.
Yep.
Question over here.
Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
Get after it, MP. Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your man.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input.
I want to focus on road games. If we're going to hit our goals.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always it.
We're shaking, MP.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
Looking good, my guy. Son, you look like an MPC. You need some new threads.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication.
Get ready to light it
Yo.
up.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really.
The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie in. And we've been waiting for this. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're
J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, let's go to the sideline. We've got something on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward position. Anthony Edwards reins one in.
Well, Anthony Edwards has proven to be capable from any spot on the floor. That time he hits you with the three-point shot. Okay, Anthony.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And, B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. For three, Randle. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's the Beast. The three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort. What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Pass to connect. Here's the Beast. Down low. Takes the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. The Beast has got 6 in the quarter.
Brown is such a student of the game. This guy knows exactly how to get the defense reacting and hits the open man.
McDaniels, that's good.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. The Beast has got 9.
LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Timberwolves, number 1.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
This one for 3. McDaniels can't hit.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Three-pointer. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Conley looking for an opening. Pass to McDaniels. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McDaniels got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Los Angeles leading by 10. Doncic passes to Hayes. There's the 3. The Beast shot is off. Minnesota shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. The shot by Conley, no good. Stolen by Conley. Here's McDaniels. And the jumper from the wing offline. And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter up 10. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
You know, right now for Minnesota, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Los Angeles Lakers. Appreciate you joining us.
And we played through. So both teams making some changes here. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. We've got Austin Reeves, LeBron James out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's the Beast in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Here's the Beast. Gets the 3 ball to go. The Beast has got 15 points.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's Conley. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Mike Conley starting to percolate a little bit here. Look out, defenders.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? There's
the triple. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. The Beast. No good. Nice D from Alexander Walker. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards, a pass to Conley. And here's Randall. They grab their own miss. Fires for 3. The shot comes out. Los Angeles has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
52 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's the Beast, covered by Alexander Walker. Here's the Beast. Sinks the tray. The Beast has got 22.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient. I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
And another 3 for the Lakers.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Clark in at the 4. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek. Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Edwards. The Beast, good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Timberwolves trail by 19. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Clark outside. Here's Reid. Can they get it? There's the block. James passes to the Beast. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes is checked in for Hachimura. Reeves comes in for Vanderbilt. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. The Lakers lead by 19. Here's the Beast. Fires in the triple. The Beast has got 12 now in this quarter.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's McDaniels. And no good, trying to use the glass. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. The Beast shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Conley.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
To the paint. Here's the Beast. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
He does not get the second one. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
Pass to the Beast. 4-3. Good! Another from 3.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Well, Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have 0 problems with the salaries.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the Beast.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Here's the Beast. Fires the 3. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Outside, DiVincenzo. McDaniels inside. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
McDaniels making excellent use of the mid-range there.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. The Beast passes to Vanderbilt. Here's the Beast. From deep. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
And Randle drops them both. Beyond the arc. Offline. So we see the Lakers taking the W here.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
Makes sense.
Look, I'm...
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it... Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
MP about to put on a show in the desert.
Showtime.
Show them how you
shoot. True ballers only.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak.
Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Royce O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. The Beast comes in for Luka Doncic. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Royce O'Neal is out there with Plumlee, and it's done in at the 3 spot.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. From deep three-point territory, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the calls.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Lets it go from deep, drains it from beyond the arc. And it's 6 points for the Beast.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoy sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game. So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Here's the Beast. And another 3 for the Lakers.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Done outside. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. Beal with another miss.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Here's the Beast. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he can't get the first one. Phoenix making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. And Durant subbed in for O'Neal. And then for the Lakers, Hayes, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vanderbilt. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In third, the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Suns. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. It's good from long range. 18 points for the Beast.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Booker fires from way outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The 3 at the other end lit a fire under Booker. He wanted to get those right back. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly.
You know, for Phoenix, they didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes.
And turning back to our first half, things going well. Extremely well for the Lakers.
Well,
And that's all for us.
Well, we've got a sec. Checked in for Dunn. Timeout called, the Suns. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Connect. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's the Beast in at the 3, the small forward. To the middle, here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
What a play at the rim. Bradley Beal showing off all kinds of explosiveness.
The Beast, no good from outside. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. It's Durant on the wing. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Here's the Beast. Drills the three-pointer. The Beast's got 6 here in this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's the Beast. The 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's the Beast. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Second shot opportunity. Out to KD. There's the three, and the three ball is good. KD's got 9.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Here's the beast, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Here's the beast. Good, another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony.
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just...
And again for 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by force.
Good, another from 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is bested. What a shooting display.
And now we head to center court where MP has a few words for us.
Obviously, this isn't something you really prepare for. It's crazy. Setting a record for threes in a game. It takes me back to what it took to get here. All those hours alone in the gym with just my dreams. Now they're coming true. It's because of all the hard work that I put in and also all the hard work that my teammates put in, so thank y'all. And I also want to thank all the three-point shooters from NBA history, the ones that made the shot into the weapon that it's become. Steph, Dame, Ray, Larry. Now you got to add my name to the list. And I'm just getting started. So thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Clearly, Greg, just a dream come true for MP. Standing on the shoulders of giants who came before him.
And no doubt, Kevin, those giants paved the way. But MP is the one who just took three-point shooting to a...
Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
He takes it in, and he comes up with the deuce. The Beast's got 49 points in the game.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's the Beast. Dunn covering. Finney-Smith passes to the Beast. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Some changes for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Grayson Allen. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Lakers. Shake Milton comes in for Vincent. LA's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. The Beast passes to Milton. Here's the Beast. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Here's the Beast. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Beast.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Shots good by the Beast.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The layup off target. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Keeping the defense honest, can't be over-aggressive against Booker.
Both free throws good from Booker. Pass to the Beast. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
You just set the record for most three-pointers made in a game. What are you feeling right now?
Listen, there's plenty more where that came from, Sabrina. Let's make it a doubleheader. Let's play 2.
Now that you've set this record, other defenses are going to want to make sure you don't do the same to them. How do you think they'll respond?
It's a challenge for sure, but you just got to keep getting good looks and obviously stay hot all night.
Joe, when you're as hot as you were tonight, does it feel like you're playing a different game from the other 9 guys on the court?
You want to play free, but if you get caught up in your own stuff, you can kill the game flow, drag yourself and your team out of it, and you're going to hear from the fans, that's for sure. Yep. No, not at all.
Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.
Cavs always come to play, especially at home.
Let's keep this winning streak going.
You can take him, I just know it. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. All the way, baby, all the way!
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't...
Different look for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Jared Allen, and Jerome subbed in for Mitchell. And the Lakers making a change here. And so in the game for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's the Beast in at the 2. Pass to Jerome. Off target from outside.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Knocks down the long J.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to the Beast. From downtown, Strus grabs the miss. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Launches a 3. Jerome, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a 3. That's a nice combo.
Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's the Beast. And Los Angeles, another 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Cleveland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. A different look for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Okoro comes in for Strus. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. And the Lakers also making a switch. Connects checked in for Vanderbilt. Here's Okoro. And it's in there.
getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's the Beast. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Oh, swiped away. To the middle. Up and in on the layup. Vincent's gotten his first bucket of the night. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, hounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
Now here's Garland, guarded closely. He's off on the layup. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-5 run to the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. A different look for Cleveland. Allen comes in for Wade, and it's Mobley in for Okoro. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent. Outside Hunter fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's the Beast. Connects from downtown. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Now shooting the 3-ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The first one falls.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's the Beast. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break up 12. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. And more NBA action.
They're up because of the three-point shot, scoring in bunches. It also opens up things down low.
And that's something to watch.
All right, guys, time to see what the... Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back.
And as we dive... He's checked in for Hunter. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Pass to Mobley. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Beast. The Lakers lead by 12. Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3. And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's the Beast. Drops in the 3. The Beast has got 5 points in the quarter.
Something Reeves has only improved at, making quality passes.
Here's Garland. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And that one is stuffed right through.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The finish! And Doncic with the jam.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. Strus with the bucket.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Well, Cleveland's shooting about 41%. Tyson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Darius Garland. Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Mobley passes to Strus. The three from Mitchell. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. Los Angeles leading by 16. Fires from deep. The Beast. Good. The Beast has got 10 points in just the second half.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And here's Strus outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. The Beast. Good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then it's Gabe Vincent, then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's the Beast in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Garland. Here's Tyson. The three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers lead by 23. Inside. Here's the Beast. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Strus has got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. Pass to Jerome. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
To the middle. Here's the Beast. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 4 assists in the game. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's the Beast. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Max Strus picks one up.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there's big room for improvement.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
And Garland gets doubled. Pass to Allen, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for their matchup with the Pelicans, that one's going to be game number 9 of the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Cavaliers have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Mitchell's shot is good.
This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Here's the Beast. Soft touch off the glass. The Beast has got 36 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Down low. Uses the glass on the layup. The Beast has got 38 points.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to connect. Here's the Beast from the arc. The rebound by Garland. Garland's got 4 rebounds now, and it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And the Lakers call time here. They lead by 26.
You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-5 run.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Beast.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Kleba, he's checked in for Finney-Smith.
Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jarrett Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
And that one's good.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
The Beast, good. The Beast has got 46.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here.
Don't beat yourself up too. New Orleans gets after it. Going to be a rowdy crowd out there. Get ready to light it up tonight.
It's go time for the Pelicans here at home. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already. You're
Set it up.
San Antonio and Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's the Beast in for Luka Doncic. Pass to the Beast. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And for the Lakers, in it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Beast out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Vanderbilt in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Shots good by the Beast.
And James has always loved sharing the rock as well as making his teammates better.
Pelicans trail by 10. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. Out to the right wing. Will it go? Hits it from three-point range. 8 points for him.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Stan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
Here's Williamson. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Down low, here's the Beast. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. The Beast's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Drives to the hoop, and McCollum with the slam.
Nice play by McCollum. So crafty with the ball in his hands.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Lakers making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. The Beast can't hit. Pelicans trail by 12. Williamson in the post. Working on Hayes. Great D that time from LeBron. The Beast. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Fires the three.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Puts up a three. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from the Beast.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Williamson outside. And a wide-open look for McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight. Doncic looking it over. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so it's Los Angeles, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break.
Thanks for joining.
You take a look at the Lakers. They're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the...
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Lakers.
And you look at the numbers.
Thanks for joining us.
And with the second. He's checked in for the Lakers. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think two things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Messi in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. From past the arc, it's rebounded by New Orleans. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Beyond the arc. The shot, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Lakers leading by 18. 1:43 left to play in the third. Shots good by the Beast.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him. New Orleans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. .132 left to play in the third. To the wing right side. And the Pelicans get it back. Back to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's the Beast. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Williamson. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's the Beast. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pelicans trail by 21. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The 3 from McCollum. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. LeBron passes to the Beast. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 8th assist in the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3s they're allowing. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge gap. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for the Lakers right now, the Beast out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Vincent, and it's Connect in at the 2 guard.
And Jones understands his role on this team, which is to help space the floor and defend with ferocity.
Pass to the Beast. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The Beast's got 41.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, the passing is something Olynyk has really improved over the last handful of years.
Here's the Beast. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Pass to Olynyk. Murray scanning the floor. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, when you foul a guy as agile and as gifted as Murray, you better make sure he misses it.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And the dunk by Olynyk.
Man, Olynyk really throwing it down with some power.
Vincent, the pass to the Beast. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
An outstanding three-point shooter. You gotta chase McCollum off those corners.
Here's the Beast, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. The Beast's got 49 points in the game. Pass to Olynyk. Wide open look here for Murray. They get it again. Good as the jump shot falls.
Well, you know, one thing that makes Murray a great player, he can score with or without the ball.
Here's the Beast. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Launches it. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Murray's got 7 rebounds in the game. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Pass to Connect. Here's the Beast. Fires the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. 3 on the clock. For the 3. And the Beast pulls it down.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Beast.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Right wing. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was...
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil.
Good game, MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. They don't even know what's coming for them.
Let's go.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And now the Los Angeles starters. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the center position. And for Miami, Davion Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's...
Go! Get it going! I'm back. Go, screen! Got you! I got you, screen!
He's checked in for Mitchell.
Out there, right? Help each other out.
You got it.
And a few games ago, we talked about MP's desire to be seen as a highly competitive team on the road this season. This is MP's mantra right now.
Judging off of the last few contests, it's mission accomplished so far in terms of MP executing his goal for his group on the road. the travel doesn't seem to be affecting them at all. His team has looked refreshed and committed every time they step onto an enemy court. Now, we just have to see if they can keep it up as the season goes on. This is looking like one fearsome squad right now.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Brent, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter, but he's added to his game.
A little bit, B.A. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team in action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number, that's been growing.
Takes a three. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Hachimura finds Hayes. Back to Hachimura. Now here's Hayes. Tightly guarded. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Heat trail by 8. To the inside. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Okay, Duncan, get up and show those hops.
Doncic outside. 1:21 left in the first. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 5 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Hayes, the pass to Reeves. 52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Fast break Miami. He's all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And Robinson active on defense, getting his hands into the passing lane.
And here's Doncic. He's got 5. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. And it's the Heat with the ball. Trailing by 5. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Last season, they just couldn't find a winning strategy against this squad. He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Lets it fly. Again, the Lakers score.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
They've got Tyler Hero. Duncan Robinson is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Well, Hachimura, not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play, that is part of his game.
To the paint. Here's Robinson.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And Grant, the Heat, last season, retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire two-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at New York, knocked out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Down low. Here's Robinson. He lays it up and banks it in. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Hachimura. Outside Reeves. The 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Kept alive.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Three-pointer, no good. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. 9-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And with a new class entering the league, here is our rookie race. A look at the early returns. Plenty of time for someone who might not be on the list to become a big-time factor. What a tremendous start to his rookie campaign. Checking in at second in the race. Lots of time to grab that top spot.
It's obvious why he's ranked second currently. His talent is really impressive.
Not at all. I mean, we've already seen so much great basketball from him this season, and he's just going to keep it going.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Wiggins comes in for Robinson. And Los Angeles making a change here. Here's Hero. No points yet. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, B.A., it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
To the middle. Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Outside Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
Mitchell, the pass to Hero. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Hero's got his first bucket in this one.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
James outside. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Wiggins outside. The three from Mitchell. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. 46 seconds left in the second. Pass to Hachimura. From deep, here's Doncic. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
The Heat making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Vincent's checked in for the Lakers. Plenty of daylight on that shot. The Beast has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
To the left side wing. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be...
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a...
All right, and now time. And that's a wrap on half.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Connect is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's the Beast in at the 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Burks, he's checked in for Miami. .56 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Fires top of the key, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Los Angeles has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. The Beast, good.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Burks. Here's Anderson. Vincent grabs a miss. Los Angeles shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Oh, got that one up quick.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
Burks for 3. It's not going to go for him. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's the Beast. Give him 8 points now. Here's the 3. He drops it from range. The Beast has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort focus and
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair.
Let's get this next bucket, and we got to put...
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Duncan Robinson. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Jovic in at the 5, down low. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's the Beast. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Yes, it's good.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
The Lakers dominating the game. Pass to connect. Finney-Smith with it. Here's the Beast. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And Burks gets it to go.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Robinson. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's the Beast. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And the Heat making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
The Beast. Good. The Beast has got 22.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Hero finds Robinson. And a miss there on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Vincent passes to the Beast. No good on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside, Anderson. They set the pick. Pass to Jovic. Mitchell with the ball. 6 to shoot. Off target with the 3.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Basket counts. The Beast has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Outside, Anderson. Back to Mitchell. Anderson passes to Robinson. From 18 feet away, it's rebounded by Los Angeles. The Beast has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Hachimura. Out to the right wing. Here's the Beast. He buries it from 3. The Beast has got 29.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Robinson finds some space. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's the Beast. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Hero, the pass to Robinson. Nifty move. Rebound by the Beast. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And a missed layup. Now Hero. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one.
Way to bring the effort tonight. Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.